welcome to Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. This is an actual play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Royalty-free music provided by Kevin MacLeod, Plate Mail Games, and Tabletop Audio. And now, to adventure. Hello and welcome. My name is Chris Buckner. I'm the primary Dungeon Master for Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring podcast. This is going to be In Volo's Wake, Adventure 4. We're recording this over Zoom. And Greg is going to be our DM for this adventure. So I will turn it over to him.
Thank you, Fizzy. And
Yay, Greg!
Yay, Greg!
Welcome to Adventure 4, which is titled The Cold Scales of Death.
What was that?
The Cold Scales of Death.
The
Cold Scales of Death. Got it.
Uh-oh.
So, is that a portent of what this adventure might have?
Maybe, but I got scales this adventure, so I'm good.
It could possibly be. So,
La, 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 la. I got skills too.
Yeah.
catching up with the party from their previous adventure, and you're all at the Prancing Pony, which is where you were previously staying, hanging around, kind of comminating. So Barbarian, if she's back, which I do believe she is, sees a really disturbing scene in front of her, and she's trying to figure out exactly what happens when she goes. And the scene before you is you see Alexian's things, and they're all over the place. They're thrown all over the bed, stuff's all over the floor. So it looks like things have been ransacked. So she goes over and looks at his bed, and there's a note on the bed to all of you.
Oh,
So,
boy.
Uh-oh.
so this is
Uh-oh.
what Alexian says. Hello, my friends. I apologize for my hasty departure, but some issues in my country has prompted me to return to my homeland. I regret that I didn't have the opportunity to talk to all of you in person. I wish you all good speed on your journeys to come, and I hope to rejoin you in the future. In future adventures, when I return, should the fates allow. All the best and continued good fortune, Alexian. So, that is the letter that you find on his bed. And you notice that it's kind of really scribbly and in terrible handwriting. So you might maybe possibly think that something kind of crazy happened, but you're not quite sure.
Oh boy.
But anyway, so the party, where are you now? And who are you?
Introductions all around.
Yes, please, who are you? And what are you doing?
All right. Well, I
Do
guess
you want
I'll
to give
start.
us... Okay, I was going to say,
Or-
if you wanted to give us an order, Greg, or if you just want us to...
You can go in the order I have you in my toolbar there. So I will start with Studio.
So, you also received in the last few days a notice from Regina indicating that Her Majesty requested her for a longer stay, and she will not be joining you again.
Regina Phalange!
Because
Phalange!
Regina has very important things to do! In her stead, Barbarian ran into her younger brother, in passing, and decided that maybe he could join the team. So, hey, I'm Stu.
All right, Stu. And what are you playing?
He's a half-orc barbarian.
Okay. And next will be Kate, who's playing Barbarian.
All right. So Barbarian is Stu's older sister.
Studio.
So she is also a half-orc barbarian of the path of the ancestral guardian type subpath. So she fights with a giant greatsword. She's very angry. She's relatively serious. We know her deal from the past adventures.
Okay. And Rikki the Brave. Who are you? I was going to go there, but...
Right on that.
Rikki is from just a little kobold that was living out alone in the woods, and I'm pretty good at fighting and stuff like that, but so much is weird stuff is happening out there that Rikki wanted to go get help, but nobody helps Rikki until I find all these wonderful people here. First one's not try to chase Rikki out of the village. Makes Rikki happy.
Okay. And last but not least is the DM who is playing what?
I'm not the DM today, though.
No.
I was going to say, you're the DM, sweetheart.
I'm the chocolate DM. There's a difference.
Chocolate's better than vanilla.
For those of you that are confused, when Greg called me Fizzy, that is his term of endearment for me. Just letting you know.
Because you're fizzy?
He said, "Thank you, Fizzy." When I turned it over to him, people were probably like, "Fizzy, what is that?"
They'd have to listen to our Knights of the Round, and then they would know all that.
That's true. That's true.
Episode
Watch our
plug.
Knights Roundtable plug. So I'm playing a Dragonborn Paladin. I am a blue dragon, so I shoot lightning and I'm resistant to lightning.
Blue.
And I am the Oath of Devotion. So I'm very much into law and order and protecting the weak, and smiting the evil.
Thinking the same thing.
And, my character's name is Routhgar. And I assume he is probably hanging out at the tavern, probably.
Okay.
Wow, we're a very front-loaded party out tonight, aren't we?
All right.
So we're all just hanging out in the great
so
room.
you're hanging out, and
Rikki trying not to attract too much attention because
You're
weird
making-
looks.
probably small talk, especially since some of the party members have changed a little bit. And you are summoned by a familiar face. Trelina Stonehill is inquiring you to come hither.
Hey, hot stuff.
Lady wants us, maybe?
Barbarian elbows her brother, but pays attention to Trelina.
Is she at the tavern, Greg, or is like somebody's
She's
summoning
at
us?
the tavern.
She is, okay.
Yes. So
All right, so
Trelina,
go over to her wherever she is.
So Trelina tells you the following. There was a recent visitor to Fandalin, and he was an elderly gentleman named Master Amaro. He took out a room in our inn and asked us about the places where Master Volo visited. He seemed kind of reasonable, if maybe not a bit eccentric, and perhaps maybe a bit senile. That's at least my opinion. He appeared to have a low opinion of Volo, which made it seem odd that he cared so much about the locations that Master Volo visited. He left town for good, I thought, a few days ago after settling his bill with me. But this morning, I found a letter from Master Amro that was laying on my oven. I have no idea how it got there without me knowing. And the note, it said, "Thank you for the hospitality," and he was going to take care of some dangerous business in the vicinity of Old Owl Well. He also said that no one from the town should go to that area. I'm really afraid that maybe he might have had something happen to his head that made him crazy or some other form of something. So if you're going to go and rescue him, I would offer you the following reward. 100 gold pieces. So she proceeds to tell you how to get to the Old Owl Well by the Tribor Trail. So
This seems like a worthy cause.
I will leave you to discuss.
Rikki heard of Old Owl Well in passing. If anyone wants to go there, then yeah, they probably are going senile.
Yeah. Barbarian is searching through her AK.
It's senile.
She's searching through her through her brain, because Kate's searching through her notes, because I thought we had written something down about that on the last adventure. Maybe not.
We should rescue this individual from himself.
Hey, lady.
I agree.
The note was left on your stove. It didn't burn up because you're hot too.
Barbarian elbows him again.
Tarina brushes. She turns a very scarlet shade of red as she hurries off.
Rikki thinks that she doesn't have enough scales.
Wait, lady. Wait. Where are you going? You're cute when you're red.
I agree with Rikki. She needs more scales. I'm apparently Batman.
Which one? The Christian Bale one or the Ben Affleck?
We can understand him a little too well.
Definitely not Ben Affleck. I like Ben Affleck, but not really as Batman.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Barbarian does recall from the last escapade that the group had that it looks like at some point, let's see here. In learning about Delcy, that we also learned that there was an elderly human who had been encountered out there in the woods. The Fae people were scared of a bunch of things, and that they had heard about an elderly human pointing to a stone quarry near the Old Owl Well because something special was happening there. So
I don't remember.
I think.
But okay.
Oh, the hags told us about it. That's why, because it was before we left the cottage to go get the children. After we had killed the evil hag, the other two ones who were just strange told us that they had encountered an elderly human who thought that something special was happening near the Old Owl Well. So Barbarian kind of proposes to the group that maybe this person that some of them had heard about in their last adventure was.
None of us were at the last adventure, but okay.
Except for me. Well, I guess it was me. So, anyways, the Barbarian shares with you guys that in her last adventure on behalf of folks in the town that she had encountered some hags in the woods who had heard something about had encountered an elderly human who thought that something special was going on at a stone quarry near this Old Owl Well place. So she says, I wonder if this was, in fact, Master Amoro. Am I pronouncing that right, DMster?
Yes.
So...
Hags, vile creatures!
Okay. And then Barbarian says,
Best avoided.
Before we head out, I just want to take stock of I know we've got, I think, several hundred gold at this point. I don't know if anybody desperately needs supplies before we go. And then we have...
Do no need supplies. Do have fist and axe. Let's go.
Well, I have one of the potions of healing, I think, on my person. I think that would whoever left the party who had the other one have left it behind, or did they take it with them?
I'm trying to think.
We had two in our possession, I think.
I think I might have had that one of those.
Okay.
So it would have been kind of shoveled on the floor
So we found it in the room. Okay, so if there's another potion of healing, I kind of hold it up and say, I think Alexian wouldn't mind if we took this, given what we're about to undertake.
I think Regina had given hers to Shona.
Yeah, Greg,
Okay,
would
so
you?
we had 3 potions total. So okay.
Greg, would you be okay with basically like as people are switching characters around, like would you be okay if basically the inventory of the quote the party essentially stayed the same?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, because
That
I'm going to
makes
say
more sense
I'm going to
because-
say that my character has a potion of poison resist, even though
Same.
he technically wasn't the character who got it. But if we can just
Right.
keep the inventory as it is,
Yeah.
no matter
Well,
what's
that's
playing.
kind of like the same thing as the money.
That's kind of what I had decided in part 3, I think, in my head too.
Okay,
so.
cool.
Yeah.
We're all on the same page. Awesome.
So there should be 2 more potions of healing somewhere in the party. I have one of them. So who else?
You have one.
Ricky and
I'll-
Stu.
Yeah, Ricky
Yeah.
will take
Yeah,
one.
Ricky and
Sorry,
Stu sounds
I'm
Yeah.
having a bit of a problem with D&D Beyond where it is not setting my hit points correctly.
So Stu, Ricky, and Stu, Ricky, and Barbarian have the healing potions, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Who had the +1 sword? I believe that was Shona.
I think so.
So then, Ricky, would you use that +1 short sword?
I have a bedroll. I'd like to go catch that lady.
That's tempting, but Ricky prefers using his whip.
Okay.
So if someone else,
Whip it good.
You know exactly what just went through my head.
If-
but if we'll take if nobody else can use,
It probably just lets you have it unless Ralthgar, would you use a short sword? Not really my style. I prefer larger weapons.
I prefer my battle axe. Thank you, though.
Alright.
okay. Well, I guess
You have
Ricky
great
can
axe.
try.
Stu like to
Yeah.
ask questions.
I've
Magic,
never heard that joke before.
magic weapons are always handy.
Stu
so-
don't know your name.
Yeah.
Stu don't see it on your profile window. Huh.
All right. So, are you guys heading for the
Sarah.
old owl well?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think, have we taken stock of everything from the last? I think we just found those potions of poison resistance. I don't think there is anything.
Sister,
although
too cautious. Sister need to go fight things.
we will get to fight things soon enough, little brother.
Stu want to fight.
Ricky would just rather not.
We'll protect you, Ricky.
Yeah. Did we sell the Dreamstones? Or do we
No, we-
sell
No,
them?
you sold them
We sold
for
them.
We
money.
sold them. Okay. Because I know we got 100. Okay, because we got another 100 from selling the Dreamstones. That's right. So,
Yep.
yeah. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I think we're ready then. So we would head towards Pertralina's directions to the.
Okay, to the
Owl
old
well.
owl well.
Yeah.
All right, so with that said, the path between the Treboro Trail and the Old Owl Well is fairly well used. Recent rains have made the path muddy, and although the rains have stopped, the overcast skies lend a gloomy air to the day. So are you investigating the surroundings, or what are you doing?
Yeah, we're actually at the well.
Or we're just on the path.
You're on the path.
We're on the path.
I would say, even though it's rainy and muddy, that Barbarian would be like looking for tracks, trying to ask others for help looking for tracks.
Yeah, looking for tracks makes sense. Like,
Okay.
there's stuff to
I
find.
will help look for tracks.
Okay, so roll perception.
So anyone who's doing that.
Yes.
Okay.
You want individual rolls, Greg?
Yes.
Ricky's just looking out for danger.
Dangerous
Shift.
middle name.
Sure.
Rothgar got 12.
Okay.
Stu Studio Danger 54.
Barbarian did not do great. Barbarian got a 10.
Okay. And
Actually, her passive, her 12 was higher, so 12.
Okay. Okay. And anyone else?
Were we all supposed to be rolling?
Well, those who want to do so.
Somebody who
Yeah,
wants
if,
to, yeah.
Stu, if Stu said he would look, then yeah, he should roll.
Okay. Oh, wow. You got 18.
Oh,
My perceptive little brother.
that's very good.
He has a +0. He rolled an 18.
But your dice are still kinder than ours.
Don't jinx it, man.
Okay, is that all? Who's rolling for perceptifying the path?
Looks like Ricky's feeling shy.
Ricky's out of his element, so he's not looking.
Okay,
I think
so
Lily will roll. She doesn't look very perceptive right now.
Oh, no.
No.
Sacked
Sleeping.
out.
How
She's
can she
already
roll?
rolled over belly up.
Oh, no.
all right. So
Ba-ba-ba-da.
those of you who rolled happen to see out the corner of your eye an odd sight. You see a flying snake that seems to kind of hone in on you. So roll your initiative.
Uh-oh.
Yeet.
That escalated quickly.
At least it didn't catch us unawares.
Well, one person got caught unawares because he did not perceptify.
Oh, poor Ricky.
He wasn't paying attention.
Rick, tick, tick.
Do protect Rikki.
I probably
hold
have
on
a-
to Rikki.
I probably have a
Okay.
surprise round.
Are you going to want a map set up, Greg, or are you just there to mind
Probably
us?
surprise.
Just theater of the mind. You're
Okay.
on the path, and some snakes are flying around,
Oh,
Am
more
I
than
on the
one?
path?
flying around, and getting you.
There's a snake there. I want to do it.
So tired of these bleeping snakes.
Snakes are hot.
Okay, so what is our initiative?
These mother effing snakes on this mother effing
Oh,
path.
I gotta roll them. Okay. Oh, okay, cool.
What is it with us and
Uh-oh.
snakes?
I know.
Rikki found a nest of snakes one time while looking for dinner. Ricky's hand was a little big for the rest of the day after that.
Rothgar is on 2.
Okay. So
Oh,
it's on
no.
2. Okay, so let me write this out.
Yeah, so Barbarian is on 4.
Okay, so Rothgar.
Twice as high, though, as me.
It's true.
Barbarian.
Look at the positive. Look at the positive.
On 4, you said?
Yep.
Okay, Stu.
Roll 21.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Stu is ready for
Stu
fight.
is on his game. Well, he was looking for a fight. I'm not surprised. That's
We're
Yeah.
ready to fight.
And Rikki.
12.
Okay. So let's see, 12. All right. So our initiative
not to get
order
too loud.
is as follows. It is Stu Studio
Oh,
is first, followed by the Snicks. Then we have Rikki and Barbarian, then Rothgar.
Cool.
So, Stu, what are you going to do?
Do-yo.
I do yo a great axe at the snake yo.
Okay.
Oh.
How many snakes were there? Just one?
The one for each person.
One for each person. Okay.
Oh.
So there's 4 snakes.
I will sway. I will rage.
I would like to rage.
I would like to rage against the dying of the snake.
Rikki shrieks and ducks.
As you're fighting, you do notice that you might happen to see another bigger snake kind of hiding out in the mud
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
So I have
as
a
it's
question.
moving a little bit. Shoot it!
Because I took primal path of the path of the Storm Herald. I have a storm aura.
Mm-hmm.
Does that go off the first time I rage too?
Is it based upon making an attack or?
It says you gain a 10-foot aura effect that when you start your rage and as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Okay.
The aura that I picked is Tundra. So when the effect is activated, each creature of my choice in my aura gains 2 temporary hit points.
Okay. So since you started your rage, then that seems like that would be active.
Okay, so anybody within 10 feet of me gets 2 temporary hit points.
So, if the group was staying compact, that would probably be everybody.
Did everybody get the benefit of that, Greg?
What were your positions? I don't think we. You said what your marching.
I mean,
was.
we're probably in a 2x2 formation is what I would think.
Yeah.
Okay.
so
Assuming that the path was big enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was
It
in the
didn't
back.
really say. It says it was fairly well used, so I would assume that 2x2 you can walk down the path no problem and
Okay.
be able to, stand side by side.
Okay.
To protect everybody, rage! Great axe going down. Shit. Stu hit for AC 10.
That will miss.
Oh.
Stu raging!
Okay, so
Come on, half-orc barbarian, let's go. Get in there.
so with that, the snakes gets to go.
Right.
Since Rikki doesn't know what's going on, his snake will attack him first.
Yeet.
So, all right, so what am I rolling here?
Some dice. You want to roll some dice?
I'm trying to see what the damage die is for this one.
It's a D100.
Okay.
What happened?
I think it's a D4. I think it's the.
They're rolling a D100 for damage.
Oh, on who?
Okay, so its attack on Rikki is going to be 18 to hit.
That will hit. I figured out why I had the armor I had is because I don't meet the strength requirements to wear the chainmail.
Ah.
So his damage is going to be for 2. So, that's actually +6, so it's 24 to hit. So
That still hits.
It still hits.
It does still hit.
So you lose your temporary hit
Rikki,
points,
Rikki.
John. Or Rikki.
How many hit? What was the temporary hit?
It was 2 temporary.
2 temporary. Okay.
So-
all right, so let me see here.
I
So
give you gift of strong
actually
aura.
is fighting you, so
He was
I need to
Ew.
roll
freaky, shocked, ducked.
another
What was that?
dice, and then I'll actually give you the damage after I roll the other dice.
Greg, is there, on this attack, is there some sort of a saving throw for poison damage that's associated if they get hit?
It doesn't say so.
Okay. I'm just checking, just because they're snakes. That's fine.
In the motherfucking air.
On the fucking plane,
Snakes are the plane.
in the air.
Planes are made out of snakes.
Well,
The plane in Spain. And is there rain?
All right. So,
Aw, nearly like you.
I can't believe I don't even know where
I mean,
took-
oh, Lily the Floof.
All right.
tough life.
Great. So let
Tough
me
life for
get.
a cat.
I'm gonna get this here, and roll this one. So
It's such a stimulating
Oh.
life for being a hat.
I'm gonna go this, that, and I need one more. Okay. All right. So that is going to be 4 damage. So it's 4 poison damage.
To me?
Yes, because they caught you by surprise.
Oh.
Oh,
Extra-
basically,
extra
it got
damage
2
for that.
attacks. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Ow!
Right.
Leave me alone.
Let's see. So the other ones are going to attack. One is going to attack Barbara Ann.
Barbarian.
And the attack misses
Okay.
for Barbara Ann. And
Sidesteps.
Rothgar. And a 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
Okay, so that attack misses. And for Stu,
2.
12 to hit.
That missed 2.
Okay, so that one whiffs. So that is all the snakes. And so it brings it to Rikki.
Okay.
Tiki tabby.
So it's not a surprise.
Well, he just did it for
He just-
you alone with the two
Yeah,
attacks.
'cause I got extra damage.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
makes
it was.
sense. That's the right way to do it.
That's fine.
All right.
Let's
Those
see.
curtains.
So if they just attack me, I assume they're within melee range. So the one that just attacked me, well, if it's that close, I guess I'll. Excuse me. I guess Rikki will give the short sword a try. Sure.
He'll whip it out.
He'll whip it out.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Whoa.
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 Whoa. Where'd he go? There he goes. Okay.
Yeah.
20. Damage. Hits AC 19.
That will hit.
So it's just out of the way for 5 damage.
Yeah,
And-
Rikki hit good.
The snake falls out of the sky, dead.
Whoa, Rikki good. Rikki could fight with me anytime.
Okay, and
Rikki deal with snakes a lot. Usually
next
in his bed when he's trying to go to sleep.
next up is Barbara Ann.
Okay. Barbarian would like to rage.
It's the rage.
Oh shoot, I forgot one thing.
Okay.
Oh,
So, since Rikki is poisoned, you're going to have a vision. And
Rikki
in your
likes these kinds
vision,
of snakes.
you see this. As you struggle to catch your breath, your vision blurs. Before you, you see a giant snake's head, carved of stone or some other material, spewing poison over a mass of people huddled on the ground. As the terrible liquid washes over the huddled masses, they start to writhe and change form. Within moments, the poison corrupts their bodies, warping and twisting them, and gifting them with snake-like features, heads, bodies, and even arms and legs that resemble writhing serpents. As quickly as the vision appears, it fades and goes away.
Oh.
Rikki likes those kinds of poisons. He doesn't get them very often. Well, they're
Question.
hard to find.
Did Rikki say anything about this, though?
Not in the middle of a fight.
Otherwise, we'll be clueless.
You can
Yeah.
say up to 10 words on your turn.
Yeah. Well, that's going to take a little bit more than 10 words, so worry about it after the fight.
Who fight now?
Okay, so Barbara Ann is going.
Okay, so Barbarian is raging. Oh, sorry, kid is taking notes. And then let's see here. Is there any way to get into flanking with the one that Stu was trying to attack, or is it kind of like we each have one on ourselves?
Yeah, you each have one on
Directly.
yourselves.
Okay. All right. Barbarian will just engage with the one who is foot to foot with her. She is going to go reckless and gives a roar and swings on it with her greatsword. So that gives
Okay.
me advantage on that attack. If the thing actually survives to attack me, or if anything else attacks me, it will have advantage on the next one.
Okay.
So, swing away. Oh, those are not wonderful rolls. So AC... Does AC 13 hit?
That will miss.
Dang. Okay. So I think that is it for her then, unfortunately. That's
Okay.
a bummer.
And Ruthgar.
Okay. So I will swing with my battle axe on the one that is in front of me.
He said axe.
Let's see. AC 14 on that snake.
That will hit.
All right. 7 slashing damage. Take this, you
And
snake.
snake falls out of the ground, out of the sky onto the ground, dead. Okay, so as you guys are fighting, the ground moves a little bit more, and you see some writhing, but you're not sure what's going on with it. So
Rikki moves away from the moving ground.
So it goes back up to Stu Studio.
Stu going to move into flank with sister
Okay.
as long as he no provoke.
Okay.
Did Stu kill his? But was I not paying attention?
Yes.
No,
He killed his.
no, he didn't.
No,
Oh,
he
he
didn't.
Missed.
No, Rikki killed his.
No.
Rikki and Rauthgar killed theirs.
Rikki and Rauthgar
Yeah.
killed theirs.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Sorted.
Now I'm back on page.
So Stu
So
is still
Stu
engaged.
no move because Stu
I thought Stu did.
no Stu
No.
missed.
Oh, okay.
Stu was very rageful that he missed.
And the two barbarians are
What did you
having
get for
issues.
what did you get for a hit roll?
It
was like
an
8.
yeah, like
Oh, I thought you said 18. I thought it was double, so that's why I said. Oh, okay. Not. I got it now. Okay.
Okay.
Stu's
So you're
so
fighting
confused.
Nick.
That's okay. But
Stu go
bottom line is,
ragey. Stu swing. Stu hit AC 17,
That will hit.
Nice.
yay.
and Stu hit for 12
Dead.
with great axe. And Aura swim over Rikki, give Rikki 2 more temporary hit points.
Dead. Falls to the ground. Dead. Done.
The bad guy.
I'm sending out this off.
So Rikki is, the snakes go next. Let's see, how many do I have left? So Stu's one is down. Rathgar's is down. Barbarian's is still around. And Rikki, did you kill yours?
I killed mine.
All right, so one left. So that one's just going to kind of just go and randomly bite someone. Who's closest to him?
Well, you could just roll a d4 and decide.
I could do that. I will do
1, 2, 3,
that.
4.
It's up to you, DM.
Okay, so it's going to
That's
go,
how a lot of us do it.
it's going to go on. Let's see. It's going to go on Rikki.
Not Rikki. No.
Poor Rikki. He's getting all the love.
Okay, so he is going to hit for AC 11.
Rikki, you managed to dodge out of way.
Oh, I'm sorry, not AC 11. It's going to be AC 12.
Rikki still managed to dodge out of the way.
Okay, Snake
Rikki.
misses. All right, so now it goes to Rikki.
Rikki tried to counterattack with short sword.
Okay, do your worst.
Second verse, same as the
Rikki
worst.
Rikki hits AC 13.
That will miss.
Oh. Ricky's all discombobulated.
The snake slithers out of your way, just
Okay.
beyond your grasp.
I'd like to slither into it.
Oh.
You just hear a mild hiss
Oh.
as it goes away from you.
Rikki finds that mildly disturbing.
Barbarian raises an eyebrow.
We go to Barbara Ann.
All right, so Barbarian is going to shift into flanking with Rikki. and swing on this final. Actually, no, Barbarian still has a snake of her own, that's right?
Yes. Mhm.
Although that's the only one that's alive at this point. That's the one that just went and attacked Rikki.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so Barbarian shifts into flanking and swings on it with advantage. Alright, that's much better. She's going to hit for AC 16.
That will hit.
Alright, that hits for a lot. So that'll hit for 13 slashing.
Wow. You killed it extra dead. It's dead. Falls out of the sky, go boom.
Okay. So then, noticing that the ground is moving, she's going to kind of turn and be at the ready for if something else might pop up at us.
Well, you feel that maybe the rumbling ground is moving away from you, so perhaps you don't have to worry about it.
Okay. All right.
So, we out of combat?
Was that the ground? I thought it was my tummy.
You're out of combat,
Alright.
so Rikki, do you feel that you might tell the party what you saw?
No, Ricky's gonna keep it to himself. Yeah, I'll tell. So,
Sounds like Ricky's trying to get Kate to come across the computer and wring his neck.
Barbarian would have seen that Rikki got bitten, and she'd ask him if he was okay.
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, Rikki got worse when dealing with a rather irate boar that he was going to have for dinner. No, Ricky's okay.
This conversation's boring.
Rikki has really likes that the venom that these snakes had give Rikki really cool visions.
Barbarian says, what kind of visions?
Oh, it was really trippy. Rikki saw giant stone snake puking all over a bunch of other people, and then all those people turned into snakes. It was really trippy.
Sounds awful.
Well, Rikki wouldn't want to have that one every time, but that was new for Rikki, so he's happy for your experience.
That seems unsettling. And actually, DMster, just to be clear on this, did all of us see
No.
the ground moving, or who actually saw it?
I would say that you noticed that it just seemed odd that kind of it looked like things were kind of going up and down. So it actually moved into the distance, so you don't see it anymore.
Okay, so Barbarian says that that's kind of disturbing, especially given when we saw the ground over there moving. Like, I don't know if something big might have been under. I don't know what it was.
Oh, I wouldn't worry too much. Rikki has visions all the time, usually when he mixes up his mushrooms.
Ah.
I like
For
mushrooms.
Let's
Stu-
continue and protect our charge.
Stu might benefit from mushrooms.
All right, so
Complete our mission.
are you continuing forward towards the old owl well?
Cautiously, yes.
Did the moving ground that kind of moved away? Was that heading down the path towards Old Owl Well?
Yeah, it was going in that general direction, it seems like.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Keep heading toward the well.
Rikki curious
Yeah.
to find more snakes. Let's go.
All right, so you're continuing down the trail, and then you kind of come to an area that is marshy, and you don't see anything that really looks kind of out of sorts, but you come upon a kind of weird messenger that's kind of waiting for you as you get there.
Like just a human messenger guy?
He's more like more amphibian possibly.
Okay, so there's something that we're too far away to see it just yet.
Yeah.
That looks amphibious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep approaching.
Rikki,
I like animals. Let's go check him out.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you get closer, you see this what appeared to you to be a froggy dude, and he says to you, "The trail you are following crosses a marshy area. Pools of standing water flank the path." Oh, and he doesn't say that. I say that actually. So, the trail you are following crosses a marshy area. Pools of standing water flank the path, and the area stinks of rotting vegetation and stale water. As you carefully pick your way through the marsh along the path, you hear a low, rumbling voice somewhere near your feet say, "Hey, down there."
Who's that? Who is that?
Where is it?
Let's see.
Look around.
Rikki ducks behind Rothgar.
Barbarian kind of
Abandoned stone.
turns.
So you notice that there is a Fey toad summoned forth from the Feywild by Master Amaro. The toad has been tasked with delivering a message from him, who apparently knows that you're following him. So he gives you the following information. "There's an abandoned stone quarry lay on the trail ahead. Master Amaro is there. Hundreds of Yuan-Ti are there, performing some sort of unholy rite. His rite's purpose is unknown, but it seems like something that would not be good to let conclude. There are too many of snake creatures for the Master Amaro would create a distraction, which should allow you to sneak into the center of the quarry and rescue the innocent people from the Yuan-Ti who are using in their rite."
So lots of people in quarry?
More innocents to rescue.
And after that happens, he poofs away, leaving
Sounds like good fight. Let's go.
a sweet-smelling cloud of pink smoke. So he goes,
Oh.
He smelled good. I come back for him later.
Wish the frogs I usually had for dinner smelled that good.
We must head to this quarry and protect the innocent.
So what are you
Yeah.
doing now?
I'd say
Are you continuing on the trail?
to cautiously approach the quarry and kind of sneak up without stumbling on any guards or something like that.
The quarry was the trail leads to the
Yeah.
quarry, right, Greg?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, just keep going that way.
Okay. So you're coming to the trail, and at the end you see a huge quarry. The trail leads toward and down into a huge hole in the ground, obviously the site of the old quarry. To get down into the quarry floor any other way would involve climbing down a 30-foot high sheer cliff. Within a large quarry are dozens and possibly hundreds of people with various snake-like features. All of them are focusing their attention to the southeast, where a large snake creature with at least a dozen snake heads stands atop a granite snake head carved into the side of the quarry. In the shadows of the countless torches that line the edges and interior of the quarry, you see an uneven quarry floor has several pits dug into it. In addition, several flat-top stone columns rise 15 feet off the bottom of the quarry floor. At least two of the columns have a human bound resting on top. Traces of movement within the pits reveal that some may be in those as well. One human is bound beneath the carved snake head.
Oh. This is first. Rikki's little trips never actually come true before.
So what are you doing right now?
Rescue people!
I'd say our Barbarian kind of says it, but they said that this cat mage or something this old man was going to create a distraction. I'd say we monitor for a minute or two and see if something
Yeah, why don't we just
happens.
kind of like observe for a minute?
Yeah, let's observe.
Okay. Are you scouting the area or looking carefully at what you see before you?
Perception checks?
Yeah.
Yeah, looking closely at what we're seeing in front of us. trying to stay relatively hidden and stealthy while we do so. Perception checks, Greg?
Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Who is checking the surroundings?
Barbarian would? Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll
Are
check
we
as
talking
well.
the immediate surroundings, or are we talking about what we're seeing in the quarry?
The immediate surroundings leading from where you are going towards the quarry.
Right. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
kind of
All of
then that Rikki would definitely be looking at.
Okay, so Barbarian got a 20.
Okay. So
He got a 17. So.
okay.
9. 12. 12 for passive.
Have you moved any further in, or are still held back?
We've
Staying
kind of held back.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you see that there's a bunch of snakes, obviously, conducting some kind of ritual, and you're not quite sure yet what the distraction is because you're not close enough and you can't see it, but you can hear a whole lot of things going on. So, with that said, what are you going to do?
What are the snake people doing? Do they seem to be like kind of?
They're carrying out their ritual, whatever that
They're
is.
they're still in the middle of the ritual. So whatever
Yes.
whatever's going on has not yet interrupted the ritual.
Correct.
Okay, so how much closer could we get without being seen?
We start to get a little closer, Greg. I put the map on my screen if people want to pin
Okay.
it.
Yes, I did.
Oh, hang on.
So
Stand
I'm
by.
going to say that you probably are getting about to enter the quarry.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I'd say getting right to the entrance as long as there's no guards or something immediately there.
okay. So
Yeah.
Don't
this
worry,
is
Stu,
what
seek
the
out
distraction is. The din of the hissing, wailing snake people is loud, but it's drowned out by the massive explosion that rocks the quarry. Columns of flame fall from the sky, engulfing masses of snake creatures. On the other side of the quarry, you see a lone figure, staff raised to the heavens. He shouts in a voice amplified by magic, "Your foul rite will end here and now. Return from whence you came." As far as distractions go, that is one of the most impressive that you have ever seen.
Ooh, this guy's no joke.
So
I think we should hurry and get
the
innocent people out
distraction
quickly.
has been provided. What are
Okay.
you doing?
Try to sneak down to the pits and the columns to get people free.
Yeah, start to come down here and look for people to rescue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have a location on the people that we spotted?
There, just so you know, you can do what you need to do, and there's no risk of having to hurry up, so to speak. So
Okay.
if you're treading carefully, you can do so, but know that the ritual that's going on continues even in spite of your slow and or careful measures.
Okay.
Rothgar's going to drink his potion of poison resistance.
Let's see here. Barbarian sees him do that and says, "That's a good idea." Again, whispers and then does the same.
Rikki just starts looking for the first person the closest person to rescue.
Prepare yourselves for a battle.
Do it,
Potentially with these
raging.
snakes.
Barbarian kind of
Rikki would rather not fight.
right, but the poison resistance will help you in case they start a fight with us within the next hour, Rikki.
But that was really good
Stu.
poison.
But if you're on the ground,
Don't worry
that's
about
going to
poison
slow us
resistance
down,
later.
little one.
Do
All right,
things
fine.
now.
Is there how many potions do we have?
Each person has one.
Everybody has one.
Everybody has one. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, all right. Oh yeah, I'll drink it. I missed that part.
Okay,
Barbarian
and,
kind of taps her foot and says, "Stu, come on."
I choose to
Rothgar-
wait.
Okay.
Rothgar says, while they're distracted, we should try to rescue these humans. We don't need to start a fight if we don't need to.
I agree.
Let's go. Well,
So,
I'm
yeah.
trying to see. I'm looking for the
Yeah.
closest human that we can get to.
Yeah, we start looking around for humans, Greg.
Okay. Let's see. So to let you know, there are a total of 5 victims. 2 are trapped in pits,
Okay.
2 are atop columns, and 1 is beneath the snake head carving.
So the one under the snakehead carving, we can see where it is. Can we see which pits and which columns from where we are?
Let's see. Fizzy is pointing things out here. So
Yeah, I'm assuming these are pits. So you tell us where the 2 are that are in the pits, Greg.
okay, each victim in a pit or atop a column
Right, but what like do you want to put one here?
is guarded by a Yanti pureblood.
Gotcha.
For a total of 4 Yanti purebloods.
Okay, so we see 4 guards and
Okay.
plus.
So
One-
really, there's 3.
So let's go one by one.
Okay,
Where?
so-
The
Is there somebody
beneath the carving is guarded by a Yanti brood guard.
Okay.
Okay, so we can mark the enemy there.
And let's see.
I guess
what
you could
else.
just pick which
The
pits
characters
and
can
which-
move into and around the quarry without incident, but upon approaching a pit or climbing atop a column, the victim's guard attacks.
All right. So I'd
Okay.
say let's all go together to the closest one.
Let's see. Okay. The pits themselves are 10 feet deep, and a mass of snakes are at the bottom of each pit. The snakes cushion any fall, preventing damage, but any creature that starts their turn in the pit must make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw or take 1d4 piercing damage and 2 poison damage from the biting snakes.
Ow.
I think that's information that you're not supposed
Oh,
to read to us,
sorry.
Greg.
Okay,
That's
so
okay.
that's
So-
for me.
I say we go forward like we don't know which ones have people in them and just
And
check
just
all
start
the
looking.
pits.
Yep. Check all the pits
So we'll come check
carefully.
out this first pit, Greg, and you tell us if there's somebody there or not.
That was said by Sarah, not by Stu, because he wouldn't have those thoughts.
Okay.
The Barbarian,
so-
Barbarian and Ralphgar probably would.
Well, let's get in there.
Alright.
So just run in, start checking each one.
Now,
Yeah.
are you guys going full blazes or are you sneaking because you know that the guard is outside of the pit?
Run in, axe blazing.
Rothgar is not very stealthy, so he'll move up there slowly,
Yeah,
but he's not trying to like hide.
like move around quietly, but once we approach the one guard, basically take the premise of rush him and take him out as quickly as possible.
Okay.
That would be
so,
Barbarian's MO as well.
you could attempt to surprise the guard.
Okay.
Eh,
That'd probably be stealth, though, right?
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is probably not something our
My
group
character
would
is
do.
not
No,
trying stealth.
we're
I don't
not
think the
that
barbarians
subtle.
are trying stealth either.
None of us are that subtle. Barbarian's gonna start her
Okay.
rage.
Thank you for telling us, Greg, but I'm pretty sure we're not doing the stealthy part.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't have rogues here.
Okay. So, the one. Let's see. There's how many pits are there? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4,
6.
5, 6. Yeah.
Okay. So the one that's closest to you, you don't see any humans in there or people.
Okay.
You
Okay.
just see a pit of snakes.
Is there a guard at all on, or no?
There's no guard there.
Okay, so we
Okay.
quickly
I guess we'll
lead,
look
lead
around to see
everybody
which one
on
has
to the next.
the guards.
Yeah, circumvent
Because
the
they'll
quarry
be
here.
outside, so you'll
Yeah.
you'll notice them.
Okay, so we're heading towards that next pit up at the top there.
So, Greg, I'm assuming that these ones are the pillars.
Yes.
I'm assuming. So, if we go by a pillar with a person or a pit with a person, just let us know.
Okay.
So, we're coming this direction here.
Okay. So that one, there's again just a pit of snakes in there.
Okay.
Okay.
What about that pillar we ran by, Greg? Was there
That
anything
one
on
is fine. There's no
Okay.
one there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Head on
keep
that.
going around.
Okay, that one, you notice that someone appearing to be watching over something is standing there.
Okay.
Okay.
Bar-
Try to get up
Barbarian
there.
rushes up and quietly as a barbarian can wings out her great sword to swing it at the guard.
Okay, so, do. All right, so
Do-do-do-do, do-do-do.
look at them. So
Do
that
do do
is going
do
to
do
be
do 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 do.
Pure blood. Now, what do I need to? Oh, okay. So I'm
Have us roll initiative.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we rolling. Okay.
Okay. So that,
I'm crappy on initiative again.
That's how we roll.
Need put down phone.
okay. And what do we have?
Rikki got 15.
Okay.
To get 13.
Okay.
Rothgar is on 5.
Okay.
Damn.
Barbarian got 13. Her
okay.
Dex is +2.
Okay.
My dex is
Polish the scales,
+1.
Rothgar.
All right. So let's see. In that case, what happens? All right. So
The person with the better dex score would go first, which is Barbarian.
It's kind of our house rule.
right. So it would be Barbara Ann, and then the Purebloods, then Stu. No, I'm sorry. Rikki goes first, then Barbara Ann, then the Purebloods, then Stu, then Rothgar.
Rothgar. Yep. All right.
Rothgar is so slow.
It's his armor. It's heavy.
Why dragon so slow? Why you dragon as dragon?
Okay.
Okay, so Rikki, what are you gonna do?
Rikki is gonna tentatively walk up to him and swing at him with his short with the short sword.
Okay, roll your attack.
AC 21.
Okay, AC 21 will hit.
Good. Okay, that is going to do 9 slashing damage, and I am going to spend a superiority die
Okay.
to use distracting strike. Rikki is kind of unusual and very distracting.
Okay.
You think?
Snake,
Yeah.
over here, Snake. And let's see. See, when you hit with a weapon attack, you spend 1 superiority die and add the total to the damage roll. So 1 more damage. I rolled a 1. And the next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than me has advantage.
Okay, so it's 10 damage total.
10 damage total. Yep.
Okay.
And the next attack against it has advantage automatically.
Okay.
Woohoo!
All right, so that would go to Barbara Ann.
All right, so Barbarian, feeling like she's having a little more precision with her greatsword because of whatever Rikki just did.
The
Swing,
the snake's kind of looking away from you.
swing on the dude.
Okay.
The dude and the man and the stuff and a snake.
Okay, so she is going to hit for AC 17 with her greatsword.
Okay, and that will hit.
Okay. She is going to hit the snake for, let's see here, 12 slashing damage.
Oh boy. Okay. All right, you guys
Taking a lot of damage really quick.
A number on these because they failed to roll first. All
Okay.
right, so it's going.
Initiative makes a huge difference.
And actually, let's see here. Let me look up one thing on my features real quick before we end.
So that is
The
blood.
shenanigator is
Snake
trying
is
to
bloody.
shenanigate.
Right. Well, I'd have to be raging to do my ancestral protectors. I'm not going to rage just yet because I don't know how long it's going to take us to go around the whole quarry.
So this
So,
snake
yeah,
is
that's it.
leaking.
That's it for me. Bloody the
Okay.
snake.
Snake is leaking very, very
Uh-oh.
badly.
And Barbarian kind of shifts to the side so that the next attacker who rushes in on the snake could potentially flank it if they wanted to.
Okay, so purebloods will go before Stu.
Purebloods or singular pure blood, Greg?
Pure blood.
Okay.
Purebloods meaning
Thank you, sir.
pure blood. Let's see.
They
So,
go before me.
what's your dex modifier?
+1.
Okay, so theirs is also +1. So I guess the common rule is the character goes first. The
No, you just roll off.
okay, so
Roll 20.
20. Okay, I rolled a 4.
I rolled an 8.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Okay.
Stew!
Oof.
Studio.
all right,
Oh.
I kind of feel sorry for this snake.
do your worst.
Just standing there, and all of a sudden, three guys just come bowling over you, and suddenly,
They're evil, though.
Do see snakes. Do feel icky. Do take potion as bonus action. Do swing with big axe.
It's an action to drink the potion, Sarah.
Never mind. He didn't drink the potion.
okay.
Do swing with big axe. Do miss hardcore.
Stu, get overexcited.
Stu get AC
Alright.
7.
Oh, wait. Did Stu flank?
Stu premature ejaculated.
If Stu flanked, then Stu would have advantage on that.
Stu could flank. Stu flanky. Stu still miss, probably.
Oh.
AC 13.
That will hit.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, Stu very happy. Stu get another one off. Stu hit for 8. 8.
Okay, for 8. Oh, boy.
Pulverize that thing.
So this guy was bloodied before
Ow.
that hit, which meant that it's less than half its maximum hit points.
Yes, it appears in a huge state of great pain and or mortality,
Pain up the sides of his face.
but he's still up.
Uh-oh.
Stella.
Okay. So I
Two
guess.
step aside.
Okay, I don't feel so bad. He gets a swing in at least.
Okay,
Oh, there's
so
3
is
people on
that
him.
the end of your turn?
Stu done.
Okay, all right. So the Yanti Pureblood, who's taken a series of vicious attacks, is going to turn around, and he is going to first attack with a scimitar
Who?
on
Scimitar.
the
'Cause
one
he's
who
got-
just did the damage.
He's
to
got
him.
Stu, Barbarian, and Rikki all on him. Yeah.
Stu is
Stu.
the one who just hit him.
Yep.
Stu, the one who just hit him. So Stu is getting an attack.
Bring it on, bitch.
All right,
Big
so
bitch.
AC 8.
That'll miss.
All right, so his first attack bounces off your rather tough
Early.
hide, and he squeals in anger that he didn't land a mark with his first attack. So attack number 2 is going to be for AC 11.
Miss.
So he did not even make it.
Oh.
All right, so next up
Stu laughs
is
in his snake face.
next up is Rothgar.
Rothgar rushes up with his shield and battle axe and hits AC 7.
That will miss.
That's my turn.
Aw.
All right, so we go back up to the top of the order, and Rikki, our bird fighter, or whatever.
Kobold.
Kobold.
Cobalt.
Fox. Little foxy critter.
They're more like dragony.
They're dragon.
See, I think saying
Okay.
who the attacker is just not my thing. So, Rikki is up.
They're sort of reptilian.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I thought they were different. Cool.
So, what is Rikki doing?
Oh, I'm Ricky.
Yeah, you're Ricky.
You are
Whoa.
Ricky.
Oh, wait. Okay, I'm just like, okay. That's what happens when you switch characters too much. All right. Well, Rikki is just gonna take his pot shot. Take his swing in there with the short sword. I don't know if he would be in a position for flanking. I mean, Stu and Barbarian are flanking, right?
Do move out of way.
It'd probably be easier if we had like some jewelry things so I can tell who's where.
Well,
Somewhat now?
theater of the mind. I'm
Some
not going to worry about it.
markers to tell
I'll just
who's
take my
where.
Or for theater of the minding, you're just going to have to
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
go by what we're
I'll just
saying.
take my attack. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. Because Rikki is on a roll. AC 21.
Pun intended.
80 AC 21. You said
Yep.
that will hit.
Oh,
For 11.
Ah, yeah.
11.
Leave the snake in half.
Leave.
All right.
Woo!
With the short sword.
Oh, whatever you do, he's dead. So
all
you
right.
don't have to worry. So
So,
there, you see a human kind of trapped down there in the middle of the pit.
okay, how deep is it?
The pits are
Yeah.
10 feet deep, so it's
Okay.
going to
Yeah.
take some take a lot to get down there to get the person.
Well, Barbarian would just reach down and say, "Here, grab my hand."
Rikki has rope.
But keep in mind, there's riding snakes that are down there, kind of
Is he kind of
squirming.
Is the prisoner kind of tied up down there?
Yes, they're bound.
Okay.
Yeah, they're bound. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Rikki good at climbing. Rikki doesn't mind
Okay.
snakes.
Barbarian offers to help hold the rope while you climb down to get him.
Okay.
And we try to just send him down on the side of the pit that's closest to the person, hopefully avoiding the snakes as much as possible.
Rikki.
Well, they're not bound. Sorry, it says they're free, so
Okay.
Oh, okay.
free to move.
So Barbarian says, "Here, Rikki, I can lower you down a little bit so he can grab your hands and get him out."
Or just yeah. Rikki. No. Rikki not that strong.
Okay, well, Barbarian can grab him. If Stu, can you help keep me from falling?
Stu very strong. Stu help.
Okay, Stu holds Barbarian's ankles or waist or something, and Barbarian basically leans
Are
over.
you dragging them out?
Yes.
Yes.
Barbarian
Okay.
can drag him out.
So make a strength check on that with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Athletics or strength?
Well, Stu is kind of helping, so could we cancel that?
So make a normal strength check then.
Okay, which actually I have to
Is it
double check something.
Strength or is it like athletics?
It's strength athletics.
Okay. Okay, so straight strength. All right, let's see how that goes.
Well,
Strength
straight
plus
athletics.
Straight athletics. Okay. Yeah, that'll be good. All right.
I suppose you could use either or. You can use a strength
You-
check or an athletics.
So Barbarian rolls 25 on that athletics check.
Then you would be successful in
Stu rolls
dragging them out.
16.
Yeah. Okay.
Stu say run. Run, human, run.
All right, so you got one successful rescue.
Okay.
And so now where are you moving?
Let's go over
Yeah.
here, maybe.
Or continue
Okay.
around the perimeter again.
Okay, so there you have a column and it's 15 feet up, and on the top you see a prisoner there.
Okay.
Okay.
Stu would like to attempt to climb up.
Okay,
Is
Rikki's
there
good
a
at
guard up there, Greg?
there's a guard that is on top of the column.
Okay.
On top of the column.
So the person is up there, and the Yanti is up there.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Barbarian throws a javelin at the guard.
Okay, roll to hit him.
All right. Oh, it's cocked. Let's see here. So Barbarian rolls a 13 to hit.
Okay. Let's see. What would I use to Would I roll an opposing roll to that?
No, it's just a
No.
regular attack roll.
Okay.
What's their AC? Yeah, just whatever their AC
Oh,
is.
okay. So those are the pure bloods again. So their AC that's going to hit.
Okay. So she throws a javelin, and she hits that guard for 8.
Okay. Now he's writhing in pain and very angry, and he knows that you're there. So
You already climbing.
Do we want new initiative, or are we keeping the same initiative?
I'll leave that up to you guys. If you think that it might be beneficial to mix up your order. Otherwise,
Well,
Since I'm at the bottom, I do.
Roll,
but I'm
roll
at the
new
top, so I
initiative.
don't.
Roll new initiative.
What
Who
if
don't
roll
care?
initiative?
Do
because
climbing.
each
do
combat
kill
is individual combat. Once the guy is dead, you're out of combat. So
So it's new
okay,
initiative
new
then.
initiative.
Okay.
Oh.
Barbarian is on 21.
ooh,
Ricky's on 16.
okay, B, Barra 21. Okay, and Rikki 16.
Correct.
All right,
Rikki, thick.
Stu and Rolfgar.
Dude's on 3.
Okay, Stu's 3.
Rothgar is on 10.
Rothgar is 10. And Pureblood is in the middle there. Okay. All right. So, Barbarian, you're up.
Okay. Oh, man.
Booby ran.
Would she try to climb up is the question.
You can try to do that. Keep in mind. Let's see. You don't have to make a check, but it's if you don't have a climb speed, it's half speed up or down.
It's half speed to climb up. Okay, so she uses her 30 feet of movement to climb up.
Okay, so that ends
Yep.
your turn.
No, that would just be my movement.
Okay.
So then
But she's
she,
only just at the top of the
yeah,
thing. So quick,
Yeah.
and it's. Well, I don't know. Would
Is,
you
is she close
necessarily?
enough when she's on the
It's-
very edge? Is she
the-
close enough to the snake guy?
The columns are 15 feet, so
15 feet tall, right?
yes.
So how wide are they? How big are they
and
across?
actually, let me check her speed. Is she 30 or
It
35?
doesn't really
30.
say. So why
So
don't
just-
we
so just
say
make it
that
up,
it's
Greg.
big enough to have maybe 5 feet so that both can stand on there comfortably?
But only
Like the prisoner and the guard itself.
Okay, so from the top edge, she's gonna swing. She would be adjacent to the guy. So she is.
but nobody else will be able to fit up there.
So hold on. So the top of the column only has enough room for the snake and the prisoner.
If you look at the map,
this-
it looks like it's about 10 by 10.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
let's see those little things. Let me see if there's a
It's totally up to you, Greg. I'm pretty sure that the way the adventure is written, they may not specify.
Yeah, it
In which
does.
case-
But they're 5 feet. So, so if there's, how many of them are there in there?
Those little grid
10,
squares.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So, it's 45 feet. So maybe it's a 10 by 10.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay, so each grid
Yeah.
square is 5 feet, not 10
Each
feet.
of those little
Okay.
grid squares is 5 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So that
4
would be
people can
like-
be up there total.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
that's a good call.
But
Greg.
Barbarian's not fully up there, so all she's gonna do is she's
You're
gonna
just
be
about at the top.
in one of the 3 squares that would be adjacent to that guy on the top, because there are 3 on that next ring out that would be around him.
Okay.
So she's gonna be fanned out on the side. They're hoping to leave room for people to climb up beside her, and she's just gonna wing out with the great sword and swing on him.
Okay.
So
Roll your attack.
okay.
Oh,
So she's gonna swing. She's going to hit for AC, let's see here, 17.
That will
Greatsword.
hit.
She's going to hit for, let's see here, 10 slashing.
Oh boy, ouch. This dude is not happy at all. Jesus.
And she's just going to make sure that she's shimmied as much to the side to leave room for her bro and maybe one other person to climb up next to her to join the fun. She says, Stu, get up here.
I'll be dead.
Okay, and the next person up in the initiative order is going to be Rikki Tabi.
Rikki's perfectly happy down here. And he pulls out his short bow and shoots.
Okay.
Does he have cover or anything up there?
I would think that you'd have maybe partial because of the how tall it is, unless you
or
step
just the
back
angles
some.
Oh, if he steps around to the right side, right? That would be...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, partial cover's not bad. It's not a bad call. I could probably see his head or something like that over the edge. Not that it's going to matter much because he hits AC 23
That will hit again.
for 6 damage. And I am going to... Let's see. When he hit with an attack with the bow is considered a weapon attack. So I should be able to use...
Okay, and Mr. Snake is bloody.
Which means he's below half of his hit point.
Was that from,
No, I'll save
from
it. I'll
Ricky's
save
hit?
it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll save the superiority die. So, yep. So that will do. So, that's turn.
That will do, donkey.
Okay, and let's see. Who is next in the initiative order? That is going to be the dashing Rogar.
Rothgar.
Rothgar.
Rausgar.
Okay, so can I get to a position down at the bottom of the column where I can look up and I can see that Yuan T?
I
Considering
just took a shot at it.
Yeah.
oh, you just took a shot out from the ground and
Yeah.
the
He
Barbarian.
stepped off
Short
to
bow.
the side.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a 15-foot column. That dude is probably 5 or 6 feet tall, right? Like,
Yeah.
you should be able to see
Yeah.
it.
I'll try to
Yeah.
move.
Partial
I'll try to
cover.
move around the
Yeah.
column, Greg, to see if I can have a clear line of sight to him. If I have to move sort of away from the column
Yes.
a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and once I get him in sight, my scales are going to start like crackling with electricity, and it's going to run all over my armor and my shield, and it's all going to accumulate in my mouth, and I'm going to shoot out a line of lightning up onto that UNT,
All right.
and he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Subtle we are not.
Okay.
Don't distract from the distraction.
Have no fear, we bark lightning.
Dexterity saving throw. He gets a 19.
Oh,
10. Okay, so he's going to take half damage from this lightning. So the damage is 11, but halved, it would be 5.
Okay.
11.
He's still very bloody.
I turned my electricity up to 11.
Okay.
11.
So I breathe, I move, and I breathe some lightning. And then that's my turn.
Okay. And the snake is going to go now. So he's understandably upset because he's been pwned on and he's losing green blood all over the column itself. So
Icky Iker.
Ew.
so he sees Barbara Ann who's off to his side. So he's going to attack her with his scimitar.
Bring it on.
Scimitar.
So here, D6. And he's going to hit AC 13.
Miss.
Ah,
And it's just Barbarian kind of ducks to the side and lets him swing over her head.
okay.
Is that
and
possible?
Attack number 2. AC 7, so I'm assuming that's also
That
going to
is
miss.
also a miss. Yep.
These guys are missing a lot.
Yes, I might have to retire some of these
Poor
dice.
Yeah, you
guys.
should switch up your
Nice,
dice there,
man.
buddy.
You need better. We have to like do a
Not
ritual on your dice. They've had issues.
yes.
Not just this adventure.
They roll okay for Matisse, but
They do. Sometimes.
sometimes. All right, so that was the snake. So we're going to go back up to Barbara Ann, who's
Alright.
clinging to the
Oh,
side.
yeah.
Oh, sorry,
Oh.
Stu. I forgot you're at number 3. So do go.
Studio.
Stu!
Whoa.
Stu climb up, Stu swing, Stu mad. Stu hit AC 16.
That will hit.
Stu hit for 7.
7. Okay, he's still up, but
7 slashing.
he's looking like a pincushion
And Stu rage.
and leaking lots of green fluids.
Stu happy. Ah.
Okay, and now since Stu was our last, we go back up to Barbara Ann.
Okay. Barbara Ann says, "Well done, little brother," and then she rears back, and in an especially reckless attack, she swings her
Oh.
great sword on the dude, hoping to finish the job. Actually, let's see if there's room. She's actually going to get up on the column just to clear room from others, but she's still going to go reckless because I don't know if she could get flanking from up there. I doubt it. So yeah, all right.
Yeah, no,
Well,
there's only
it
4
sounds like
people
we're
up there.
calls,
The,
Ha 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 ha. She's gonna critical.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, big
So
bro, big
she
sister,
actually-
yeah.
Because she's a half orc, she doesn't just to get to roll 2 more d6s for the greatsword damage. She gets to roll, I think, 4 more d6s.
So how much damage is it?
It's gonna be a lot.
stand by.
Would you say it's more than 4?
Let me have fun totaling my
let her roll
damage
her roll.
That's 11 plus 8 is 19 plus 3 is 21 slashing
Oh,
damage.
so dead. You make haste. He's all.
A steak stew for
The
dinner.
prisoner might be a little bit taken aback by the fact that they're covered with snake goo, and they're very surprised,
All right, so
to say the least.
is the prisoner bound, or is it just kind of like cowering up there?
Cowering,
Okay.
but now since the pure blood is gone, they might be surprised that someone else is.
Barbarian grabs
Run,
his for her
blind
and it says,
friend.
"Quickly get down and leave the quarry while they're still distracted." And she helps him down from the
Okay,
pillar.
they are bound. Sorry, so they are
Oh,
bound.
No.
so she
Easy
cuts
to
his
cut.
ropes or her ropes and
It's
helps him
ropes.
down from the column
They're
along
ropes.
with Stu so that they can tell him or her to get out.
Okay, so they can move on their own,
Yep.
Okay.
but they need to be accompanied by someone. So
Oh, they do?
yes,
Okay. So we now have 2 humans tagging along behind us.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Just caution
Alright,
them
then
to,
we're
keep
just-
a safe distance, but still be close by.
So Barbarian says, yeah, keep down, stay near us, stay close.
Okay, so you're making good progress with clearing the various areas. So where are you going next?
Probably the pit to the south of
Round
that.
to the next pit.
Okay.
Pit of despair.
So there on the bottom, you see another human kind of tied in off to the side.
Okay, with a guard.
All
Yes, the guards up on top on the side of each pit. So
Okay.
Oh.
So he's kind of pacing around and hasn't noticed you quite yet.
Barbarian
Rikki thinks that we should continue with what works.
Barbarian rushes up with her greatsword.
So we should probably do initiative on him and just
Another
get in
initiative,
there.
yeah. Is that good, Greg? Another initiative?
Yes.
Okay.
Rikki got 17.
Okay.
All right, Barbarian got 18.
Jeez.
Hrothgar is on 14.
17, 18, 14.
You got 13.
Best yet, Stu.
No,
Okay.
it's not.
So
21.
Barbarian
Oh,
was
did you?
18,
Oh,
Rikki was 17, Rufgar 14, Stu 13, and
I'm gonna drink my potion while we were on our way to that
Okay.
pit, by the way.
Okay,
okay.
there you go. Good call.
that works.
Thanks, Chris.
No worries.
How long does that last? An hour?
An hour, yeah.
Okay.
And just
So
kids on figures?
you were hoping to surprise the guard, but the guard saw you, and so he reacts first.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
This guy's
Good roll,
on the
Greg.
stick, this guy.
Good roll, Gerg.
Finally.
I know those feels, Gerg.
So one scimitar attack on who's closest to him. So that would be Barbara Ann because she was rushing up there.
Game on. Bring it.
And that is going to be AC 17 to hit.
Okay, that will actually hit her.
Okay, and that will be for 2 slashing.
Okay.
No poison.
Okay.
So he goes again.
Multi-attack.
Okay, that one will be for AC 6.
That will miss. She
One comes in and connects.
slips to the side.
She
Slide to the left.
matrix out of the way.
Slide to the right.
All right, so now we go off to coincidentally
Land.
Barbara Ann.
All right. So
Give it back.
Barbarian rears back with a mighty roar and once again recklessly swings on the dude.
The dude.
The dude. She did not roll well though.
The dude.
So yeah, AC 11 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh, okay. So she's gonna hit him for 11
Nice shot.
slashing.
Okay.
He will have advantage if he makes any attacks on her
Okay.
if he survives to his next round.
Okay.
That's a big hit.
So that was 11.
And
off of
then
him.
and then Barbarian kind of slips around next to him to enable flanking for her allies.
Okay. All right.
We'll have to decide
So
if we want to use
that is
flanking
going to
rules with theater of the
be
mind. of
Rikki
awkward.
Tikki Tabi next up.
Rikki Tikki Tavi.
Okay, Rikki is just gonna. He's just gonna charge in with his short sword.
Okay.
Let's see. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's see. Whoa, not so good. But let's see. AC 10.
That will miss.
That was
11 is the target. I see tracker.
Okay, well, he tried.
All right. So Rothgar. Ruthgar.
Hrothgar, okay. So I...
Baby Ruth.
That's a good way of remembering.
Is it possible for me to flank with one of those two previous attackers, Rikki or Barbarian?
There seems to be enough room that you can maneuver
Yeah.
your dragony self.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, I will tackle my battle axe.
Maximum hugging.
Critical!
Nice! And it's a paladin. Oh, yeah.
Smite.
I'm going to divine smite.
Yes!
Smite. Sorry.
Bahamut will strike you down. So 1, 2, 3. All right. So the mighty divine power of Bahamut is doing 21 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
He's still up, but he's bloody.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Nice
And
job.
that is
Bloody means he's at less than half his hit point.
Thank you.
We're such a group of trolls. Oh my god. I love it.
We love you, Chris.
hey man, it's probably just annoying the listeners at this point. So
That helps me because I'm trying to remember a lot of other things. So.
okay, cool. That's cool.
That's fine.
All right, mark off a spell slot, and I am done.
Okay, and are you finished?
Yes.
All right, and that leads us to Stu Studio.
Ooh,
Finish him.
finish him. Can Stu move to Flanky McFlankerson?
Can Stu flank, Greg?
We're
Again, it's theater of the mind, so it's up to you.
I'm gonna say that if no one moved out of the way, that probably wouldn't be able to.
Okay.
That's a good call, Greg. It's fine.
Stu swing with mighty axe and Stu hit AC 17.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That will
Nice.
hit.
And Stu do piercing damage of 9.
9. All right. So let's see.
You slash him with the axe, right?
Yep.
All right.
Doing piercing damage.
That's kind of why I asked. I'm just trying to troll Sarah.
And how much was the damage?
9.
He dies. He falls.
Nice
Down.
job.
Falls into the pit.
Good job of piercing him with your slashing weapon. Good job.
Okay.
So what are you doing now? Remember there.
I'm going to lower a hand. Oh, sorry. You said they were bound,
So
right?
somebody-
Yes.
I have to go next.
So
Rikki good at climbing. Rikki can cut loose.
if we toss a dagger down, are these prisoners?
Oh, hit the right in the chest.
Hey, you know what
having flashbacks to Janie burning civilians.
is the prisoner competent enough to cut their own bindings? So we
I
can
would
pull
think
them
that they're
out?
cowering and afraid because they're in
Okay.
this pit with a bunch of
Yeah.
snakes and they
So,
saw what
Barbarian-
happened
Good call, Greg. Good call.
offers to help Rikki if he wants to climb down and brave the snakes to cut the bindings. And-
You hold rope.
okay.
All right, so you're
Barbarian kind
to
of
climb down the
nudges Stu and
sides.
says, "Help
Yep.
me hold the rope, please."
Okay.
Keep in mind that there's writhing snakes there, so
Okay. Ooh, better yet, I will tumble down the side. That way I can roll my acrobatics rather than my athletics. Right? That's how it works?
You should be able to do either.
No, I'm kidding.
yeah, it has strength and then it has athletics and
I have
quotation.
proficiency in animal
Well,
handling.
strength
Can I
strength
try to
athletics
charm
means
the snakes?
it's a strength check that you can add your athletics to as if you want.
Okay.
So
Stu raises a snake army.
Da 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 da. All my snakes will come at you.
really, it's a strength check to climb. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay, because he's really good at acrobatics. It's kind of sucky at strength, but whatever. Too late now. You have volunteered.
Well, we're holding
Alright.
the rope to help you. so-
Strength
Well,
check,
17.
or if you're going to drag them. So that seems like that would work.
17 to climb down there.
That would work.
Okay.
Okay, Rikki, what you doing?
Well,
Rikki Dicky.
Rikki ponders the snakes for a moment, decides that maybe now's not the time, and goes to cut the guy free, or the prisoner free.
So what's he doing?
So, yeah, basically, I'm cutting the prisoner free and giving him the rope for our big barbarians to haul him out.
Okay. So what I forgot to consider is that the snake head carving.
That's way over here, Greg.
Okay. So
I don't think that's coming into play right now.
You don't know.
No, I do actually know because I read it.
Oh.
Assistant DM does know.
Assistant DM does know.
Well, Lottie, freaking da.
All right. So, do you have that human?
Well, I've just handed the human the rope for.
Remember, they're not going to do anything without
Studio to haul around.
accompanied by someone.
Dual Studio will haul them both out at the same time.
Yeah, we're all helping him out, Greg.
Barbarian will help Stu.
You don't
First.
need your help, Diddle.
I mean, Rikki's small, so it's not like he adds a lot of weight to it.
Okay.
He's
We're
itty
just
bitty.
being silly.
So, where are you going to go now?
So we haul him out. We got the next one.
And
So keep circling around this way.
all right.
Is this a pillar?
That there is a small pillar,
Is there a person?
Anybody on it?
and there is, yes.
Is a dude being a dude who's being a dude?
Small pillar.
All right.
Okay.
Um,
Rikki thinks nobody's getting up there, so
yeah,
it's
so
pretty small. So
Barbarian
Rikki can
covered.
shoot.
Yeah, and Barbarian heaves a javelin.
So, new initiative.
Okay.
Is it an initiative or do we catch them unawares? Are they paying more attention at this point?
I would believe they would see what's going on, and they're more likely to be paying attention
Sure,
to
sure.
what you're doing.
That's fine. Yep.
Okay.
Initiative it is. Yeah.
Initiative.
Oh,
Roll your
This dice is
initiative.
getting
Oh,
tired.
not this time.
Oh, Rothgar's on 5.
Barbarian is
7.
on 7
What are you at? What's your modifier?
plus 2.
Okay, I'm a +3, so
Okay. So it's Rauthgar, then Barbarian, then Rikki going higher in initiative order.
You got a 10.
And then Stu,
so Stu goes first.
depending on how the snake
Depending
rolls.
on- depending on
Snake.
snake rolls.
So it is Stu, Rikki, Tekitabi, Barbara Ann, then Wolfgar, and the snakes are somewhere in there.
Okay, well, I'm going to stay on the ground and pelt. I'm going to hit it with a javelin. Hopefully. Sorry, I don't use javelins very often. I got to figure out what that is. Okay.
And where are you guys standing, just so I know? Where are you?
Looks
on
like
the-
we're kind of to the right of this.
To the right,
That's where the marker is.
as
Okay.
far away from the center of everything as we can be, so we're not hopefully drawing any more attention to us than we have to.
AC 8.
AC 8 is going to miss.
Go!
Oh,
Do stomp foot, do step way.
All right, so Stu tried to lash out and ended up missing.
Miss.
And what
Oh.
else? What else are you doing?
That's it.
That's it? Okay.
I stomp foot. Go
Okay.
temper tantrum.
So, as you're doing this, you notice that the statue comes to life and sprays out a stream of liquid that comes out and covers
Rikki saw this.
everywhere around where you are. So I'm going to need everyone to make a Constitution save.
Constitution save.
One Constitution save.
One Constitution save coming up.
No, see, I should have kept with the other dice.
16.
Okay.
I also got a 16.
Okay.
Hang on.
Ricky got a 4. I think he got it in his mouth. Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah.
We all took our potions. So
I hate it when it gets me in the mouth.
Oh, is this a poison save?
We don't know yet.
We're
Well-
just making a con save. That's all we know. We're
Okay.
making
Yeah.
a con save.
So,
Well,
Yeah,
if
hang
it's a
on.
con save versus poison, then we get advantage.
Barbara Ann.
No.
Isn't that how it works?
No,
we
not
have
at all.
resistance.
You're completely wrong, John.
Okay.
we take half damage from any poison.
Oh.
For like an hour. Yeah.
Okay,
so,
I was thinking
okay.
of I was
I was
thinking of a
just-
different potion.
I was just checking Barbarian's stuff to see if she had shenanigans for con. She does not. So
Okay.
I'm not completely wrong. I'm only slightly mistaken.
So, what did you get, Barbara Ann?
a 7.
7. And Ruthgar, what'd you get?
16.
16. Studio?
16.
16. And Rikki?
4.
Okay. So both Stu and Ruthgar made the save.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they take. Oh. Okay.
Ruthgar good at avoiding sticky splash. Ah.
Rothgar puts his shield up to try to block some of it.
So 7 2d6. Is that right?
Just roll 2d6.
Okay, which you did. So that's 4 poison damage. So take half of that. So it's 2. But Barbara Ann and Rikki take the whole enchilada.
The whole 4.
Take 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Stu and Rothgar half it again because of their poison resistance, so we take 1 each.
Right. Well, Barbarian also took the potion, so she takes 2.
Okay.
And yeah,
Good.
so did
Yeah.
Ricky.
Yes, that's true. Everybody has the
Yeah.
poison resist potions on.
Yep. So 2. Okay. Roger.
All right, continue. So next up
This-
on initiative is
Next up on the hit parade.
is Rikki Tikki Tabi.
Ricky. Tick, tick, tick.
This poison not taste as
Oh
good
no
as the
no!
last one.
It's not. It's the snakes. The snake.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Snake.
mother effing snake on a mother effing column, except none of us are up there next to him.
Yeah. So
It's a smaller column.
Yeah.
So he is going to hold his
Well, they're
action.
down the column.
Hold.
And so next up, that will be Rikki.
Ricky, shoot.
Make a shoot.
Yeah. Roll it in the next try. For AC 16,
That will hit.
5, and I will use a superiority die on this one
Make sure
for
this one. Okay.
another distracting strike. So I hit him, I get his attention, I do an extra 2, so that's grand total of 3, 4, 5, 7 damage, and the next attack on him has advantage.
Okay, so 7 on the Brood Guard. Okay, and next up is going to be that is Barbarian.
Okay, so Barbarian is gonna climb up the column, assuming that it's like the others, where it's shallow
Yep.
enough to walk up slowly.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got 30 feet of movement, so the 15 foot she can get up there right next to him.
Is there room up there for all 3 of you, though?
She's
It's a
not.
very
She's
small
just
column.
gonna stay on the side of the column like she did for her first attack before. Like this is more of
Okay.
a steep hill than a column.
Yes.
The
Oh,
way
okay.
yeah. So
I have the wrong
Um,
visual then. Okay. I messed
yeah.
up.
So basically, she is gonna swing on him, seeing he's distracted, with advantage. Thank you, Ricky. Oop! Oh no! Where'd that
Oh, no.
dice go? Oh shoot! Uh-oh.
Get the dice before the kitty eats them.
Oh, there they. Oh, really? Man. Okay, but let's see here. AC 11 to hit.
That will miss.
Dang it.
Oh.
So she just tries to shimmy herself away because there are still enough squares around that column where someone else could climb up next to her if they want to. So that is all she got.
Okay, and Ruthgar.
Ruthgar will try to take a position adjacent to Barbarian to try to take an attack as well. Now, can we get up there and still attack normally, Greg?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 15. It takes 30 feet of movement to get up there.
Yeah,
15
because
feet
Yeah.
is
you're
difficult
half
terrain.
speed.
But you are still adjacent to the thing that's up on the, right up at the top next to
Okay.
you.
So I just take a regular attack then
yeah.
with my battle axe.
And this snick looks a little different, Gerd, right?
Yeah,
You're
Yes,
you're muted.
this
There you
one
go.
is.
Okay.
It is. Okay.
So the attack is AC 11.
That will miss.
Man. For both.
But he's taken the opportunity since he has a holded action to swipe on.
He was readied.
Yes,
Okay.
Rothgar. So, ooh, that was a good attack. All right. So,
AC 2. That's a miss.
Yeah.
okay, so that is going to be to hit is 20.
That will hit.
And that is going to be for 7.
Ah, cursed snake creatures.
And that's a bite. So that is piercing damage.
Okay, got it.
And he's going to attack again. Because
If it's a ready to action, Greg, they can't use
I've
multi-attack.
got it. Okay. So that passes turn to Stu.
Stu climb up, Stu swing axe, Stu annoyed. Stu hit AC 14.
That will hit. Because this is a
Got-
tie, right? The ties hit.
Correct.
Okay.
That will be 7 slashing.
All right. So he takes it and scowls at you and hisses, but
I show him my ugly, unbrushed teeth in return.
all right. So that takes us to the snakes again. So who do we have still on the side there? Barbarian and
Rothgar and Stu.
All right. So
Barbarian, yeah. All three of us.
he's going to attempt to bite again on the Dragonborn dude.
Okay.
And he's going to hit for AC 21.
Hit.
And that is going to be for 3 piercing damage.
Got it.
Okay, and not to be outdone by that, he's going to attack with a claw. And that hits for AC 15.
Yes.
Miss.
Miss.
Ah, he's upset that he missed you, so he's going to attack with his other claw. And that's AC whiff with a total of 8.
Whip it good.
Put my shield in the way.
And I rolled max damage both times. Dude.
Oh, Gerd.
Jeff.
All right, so next up is going to be Rikki.
Rikki, shoot.
I said a Rick talk, a Rick tick tock.
For those who don't know what that is, it's a cartoon about a mongoose and a snake.
I didn't even really think of that when I made this character. Let's see. Hit AC 19.
AC 19 will hit.
Okay, so that's for 7 damage.
7.
But I'm going to put some extra oomph into that attack
Oh.
and see if I can hit him with enough force. Okay, so I use another superiority die for another 2 damage, and it must now make a strength saving throw.
Okay. And he fails it.
What do you get?
You got a 4.
Okay, yeah, that's
Oh.
not good enough. So that was trip attack, and he failed the strength saving throw, so he is knocked prone.
Okay.
Oh,
He's
nice.
prone.
How do you
Okay.
prone a snake?
Well, it's got various snake features. It could have legs.
I was trying to be funny.
On its back? Maybe?
maybe.
Got its head stuck in the ground?
Just
It's
kind of
itself.
just slips and falls backwards.
Sweeps its tail out
see.
from under it.
Yeah.
Ass
So
over
that was a total
tail.
of 9 damage.
Okay, so 9 damage. Okay,
9 damage and falls and knocked prone.
gotcha. All right, so next is Barbara Ann.
Okay, so Barbarian is going to rear up and swing on this prone creature with advantage because it's prone. So
Correct.
she, yeah.
Oops.
Barbarian is going to hit for AC 23.
That will hit.
She is going to hit for 7 slashing.
Okay.
This dude.
All right, so he is bloody.
Okay. Alright. And that ends her turn.
And so Ruthgar,
Yes.
I do believe it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. So he is bloodied and prone, so I will also take an attack with advantage. Let's see. That is not particularly good. AC 12.
That will miss.
That is my turn.
Okay.
Here I am,
And-
trying to help you out.
And so while the snake's on the ground, the statue again erupts in poisonous stream of liquid
Snake
out
arm.
that sprays everywhere. And so another Constitution saving throw from everyone.
Oh, that wasn't as good that time.
Okay.
Rothgar got 11.
11.
I'm sorry, 9.
Alright.
I got 9.
Alright. So, Barbarian got a 24.
Oh, shit.
Rikki's starting to like the taste of this poison. It's a little spicy. A 7.
Oh, he's so
Jeez.
special.
23.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
All right, so roll in the bones.
Half orc siblings represent.
Ooh, that's a good poison damage, too.
Uh-oh.
So those who missed, which would be Ruthgar and Rikki Tikki Tabi, you take 11.
But really
Really
fun.
But half, so really 5.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
And those who succeeded take
5.
5, but really,
But really 2.
2.
yes.
Because we have potions of poison resistance.
Because potions of poison resistance. Rothgar was very perceptive.
All right, so that goes to our stew. Stew. Again.
Do.
Dude.
Do.
Stu!
Oh. He's the barbarian of the universe.
No, no,
Oh.
no.
I was cocked, it bounced off my tummy.
Doesn't compute. Does not
AC
compute.
17.
That will hit.
And that'll be for 5 with my great axe.
Okay, still very bloody, but up.
That's my turn.
Okay, and Barbara Ann.
Wait.
No, it's Snakes.
Nope, it's next. No, he probably stands up.
He's gonna stand up.
Damn.
Stand up. Stand up.
Oh, that was supposed to be with advantage?
With advantage too? Yeah, wait, hold on.
Well, you hit, so it doesn't matter.
But I could have critical.
It could critical, John.
Oh, well.
It didn't.
It didn't. All right.
Okay.
That's what I have to say to you, John.
All right. So he's standing up.
Mean.
Standing up, and now he's very angry and is going to go after the barbarian again in a chompy chomp.
Which barbarian?
Which barbarian?
You got 2 of them. They're
That
both
would be
angry.
the one that's closest to him.
We're both next to him.
We're both next to
I guess he's going to go for Suzuyo this time. Oh.
See if she's easier to nibble on.
Oh.
Okay, so that's
Let's
going
go-
to
let's go to
be 13 to hit.
Miss.
Ah. All right, so now he's going to use a claw. Okay, so that's going to be AC 15,
That'll hit.
and that's going to be for 3 slashing damage. And he's going to
Okay.
claw you again. And that one's going to be for AC 20
That'll hit.
and for 3 slashing damage.
You gonna have to hit me harder than that, Snake.
Just wait, I'll hit you again.
That was good.
That was pretty good, Greg.
That's awesome.
That was very, very Cobra
It's
Commander
very
when he gets
Cobra,
turned
la,
into
la,
a
la, la.
when he gets turned into a snake in the G.I. Joe movie.
Yes.
That was pretty good. Greg.
a man.
Yeah, you got it. Good job. Once a man.
Okay, so now we're on Barbara Ann.
All right. Yeah, that movie was dark, man. That's all I have to say. Much like the
Both-
Transformers.
both the Transformers
movie,
and
it had
G.I. Joe.
swearing.
Oh, sorry, we're on
surprising-
Ricky
People
first.
Yeah.
Ricky's
Uh,
first.
Tick, tick,
Ricky's
tick.
first.
Ricky shoots.
I'm such a bad nerd. I haven't seen any of them.
Oh,
Oh.
they're classics, Sarah. We'll have
Oh,
they
geez.
did not age well, but we'll still have to watch them sometime.
We'll have to
Hey,
zoom.
shut your face, Kate.
The
They aged just
Transformer
fine.
movie. Pretty well.
Don't worry, Chris. You aged just fine.
Thank you very much.
Oh. AC 15.
15 will hit.
For 7.
7.
7.
7.
He's still,
7.
he's still somehow surviving.
Okay. Well,
So that's up.
Okay, so Barbara Ann's now up.
okay.
I'm just saying we've fought so many snakes recently because the last 2 adventures in Spacefarers were 2 adventures of fighting Yanti, and now we're fighting Yanti again.
I'm very bored of you on T.
It's like, oh, prisoners in a pit, you say?
It's just a coincidence that we happen to have this one shot here with more Yanti.
Okay, so we're gonna go. She's gonna get angry and bellow and swing recklessly at this guy. She is gonna hit AC 23. Or no,
That
20,
will hit.
21. It hits either way.
Yeah.
And then that'll
We
be
must be
for, let's see here, 12 slashing damage.
Dead. Falls down.
Oh.
Knocks his head off. Alright. So she gets up the rest of the way, cuts the bindings on the prisoner, and says, "Quickly, come on."
All right.
Get
So
in line.
that's 4, right? There's one more left.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Okay. So is this the one that was in front of the snake head?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So hug. Can we hug
We
the
move
cliff and
past
go
this guy?
under the head, basically? Yeah.
Can we go
Big
this way?
killer in middle.
Yes. You can
Yeah.
kitty corner it.
Okay, come over here.
Check that pit.
Check that.
That one is empty.
Okay.
Empty.
Moving on.
Column.
All right, and I think there is one left on that column.
Okay.
No, not the column. There's nothing there
Is that
Oh.
okay?
because there's
Moving
two
on.
columns and
Column
There.
here.
One pit.
nothing there.
Pit.
And there's the last one.
Okay.
All
Found
right.
it. Okay. Rikki shoots.
Roar and rush up on the guy with the great sword. Roll for initiative.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Rikki get-
Hold on. When we are moving around between these columns, Hrothgar is going to use the healing power of Bahamut to heal himself. Let's see. Is anybody else hurt? Is anybody else suffering any
I'm a bit
damage?
hurt.
Not
I have,
badly.
but
I'm
not
not bloody,
badly.
but I'm hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, how many hit points do you have, Rikki?
25 out of 36. So.
Out of 36. Okay. Is anybody else less than 25 hit points?
No.
No.
Okay. So
Barbarian, man.
I will give 5 to you, Rikki.
Thanks, skill brother.
And I'll give you the blessing of Bahamut, and then I will heal myself, and then we can continue on there, Greg.
Okay.
Are you laying
Actually,
your
Rikki would be
hands on Rikki?
very very
Oh.
happy
I'm
for
using
that
lay on
because,
hands on
you know,
Rikki and myself.
Kobolds worship dragons and all that.
Bad
so.
touch.
No, good touch, healing touch. Lay on hands. Pervert.
Rikki
Have to
never
troll
worked
you.
for dragon, but he thinks that if dragon ever touched him like this, it probably wouldn't feel quite so nice.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
So
Wow.
initiative on this new guy.
Chris noped the situation.
Nope of nope.
Aw, man. Aw, okay. Barbarian is
Crap,
on
what did I roll?
6.
Oh, right, initiative.
Okay.
That's what
Barbarian sucks.
How come I do that on initiative?
Suck. Yeah.
Hrothgar's on 10.
Okay.
Ricky's on 12.
Stu Studio is on 21.
Jeez. So, right, Studio, go.
Stu.
Oh, sorry.
For a half second, we're like, holy crap, am I Stu this time? Oh, wait, no, I'm Ricky.
Ricky Tiki Tummy.
He's a little tired. Puppies.
They probably get up early.
Stu hit for AC 20.
That will hit.
Okay, Stu hit for 7 slashing.
7. Okay. All right. Ouch.
Good opening.
Ankle.
All right, and so actually, we're gonna go through that again. So, what's your dex, Ricky?
3.
3. Okay, so you're going to go ahead of me.
Okay. Ricky, shoot.
Okay.
What's your class again, John? I totally am spacing it.
Battle Master.
Oh, that's right. You're using the dice there.
Maneuvers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Maneuvers
took the archery fighting style.
cool.
Yeah.
Which is
Archer's
why I was kind of
great.
like on the short sword, but whatever.
What, Kate? You like archers? What?
Yay. AC 15
That will hit.
for 5 and let's see, I've got 1 superiority dice left. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use try to distract him again. Distract this guy. So for an extra 4. So total 9 damage, and the next attack on him has advantage
Nice.
All right.
because
so-
Rikki is apparently very distracting.
Okay, so all right, so that was Ricky, who came in and smashed him with a hit that now gives everyone advantage on their attacks.
Not quite.
Just the next
advantage on
one.
just the next attack.
Just the next
Against it.
attack. Okay. So All right, so what he is going to do, let's see who is up first though. It is the snake. So snake. So what he is going to do is he's going to make a loud hiss that calls out into the nearby guard who is standing off in the distance, who comes over to help.
Uh-oh.
So now there are two.
All right.
Two of the same things?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
So I need to roll a separate initiative for him.
You could have him do that, or you could do the same initiative. It's up to you, Greg.
Okay. Let's see. Maybe he'll do better. Right. So I am going with the separate initiative because he is
Cool.
going to do better. All right.
This will make theater of the mind a little more tricky, Greg, but you're the DM, so you make the calls.
All right. So he's going to go there. So he'll go there. Okay. So, all right. So we have two snakes, one on either side, and the one that just arrived is not going to go yet, but the one that Rikki ended up hitting is going to lunge after him with his tongue slipping out of his mouth in anger.
ew.
Ew. Ew.
So
So is he gonna give us a licking?
he's gonna hit you with a scimitar. So
Keep on ticking.
that is what he's gonna try to do, I should say.
Is he flanking with his buddy?
Yes, he is. All right, so that's the same number. So that's going to be to hit is going to be 15.
Again,
Rikki.
Oh,
Hello,
Sorry.
Rikki. Eartha
oh,
Rikki.
15 is gonna miss. I'm sorry.
Okay, so attack number one misses.
My coffee is wearing off.
So
I'm
he
phasing
is
out.
going to attack again with the scimitar.
Oh, wait a second. I shot at him with my bow, so I wasn't next to him. But, whatever. He moved over.
Moved up to you.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to be 17 to hit,
17 will hit.
and that is going to be for 3 piercing damage plus.
Once a man.
Plus 9 poison damage, but really, yes.
4. Grand total is 7.
Ouch, though.
I'm glad I
Still
healed you.
dead.
I'm glad I healed some of that.
Yeah.
Is this a different kind of guard than we fought before?
No, I just rolled really well.
Wow.
All right, so that is snake number 1's turn. So next up is Ruthgar.
Ruthgar, okay. So let's see. So Ruthgar is going to call out to his god Bahamut and ask for Bahamut's blessing on his companions. So he's casting Bless on each member of the party. You get to roll a d4 to add for your attack rolls, and a d4 to add to any of your saving throws. And that is my turn.
Yay.
That is Boo. Okay.
Bahamut, bless us!
And Barbarian.
Okay, so Barbarian is going to rage, and then she is going to swing on the one who is just picking on Rikki.
Okay. So monster
so-
number 1.
Yep. So, can she get into flanking with said dude?
Let's see. So If you can kind of get by him, I will say yes.
Okay.
Without provoking attack.
Okay. So she is going
We're
to
all kind of huddled together
swing.
around them and everything. So.
Great sword. Swing on the dude.
Don't forget your blessing of Bahamut.
Okay, she's gonna add a d4. So that's step. Oh, I did a big d4. Why not? Sure.
I don't get to roll a big d4 very often. I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, she's gonna hit for AC 23.
That will hit.
She is gonna hit for maximum damage, so
Whoa.
that would be 15
Yikes.
with the great sword. And because she has now let her
Bloody.
rage, she's let the rage take her. So for guard number 1, while raging, the first creature you hit with an attack on your turn has disadvantage on any attack that isn't against you. And if it damages a target other than me, or if it hits a creature other than me, that creature has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack.
Wow.
So it's basically focusing that guy on you.
I am drawing aggro like a good little barbarian. Or big barbarian.
attack anyone
That's the
but
case,
her.
maybe.
No,
But you could.
can.
You'll just have disadvantage. Yeah.
Disadvantage and half damage.
Okay, then
Yeah.
that's not worthwhile.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
She's like, yeah, come at me. And then that's her turn. So.
Okay, so that brings us back to Studio.
Oh, and she'll sidestep to make
Oh.
room for Stu to flank if Stu wants to.
Stu.
Slide to the right.
Slide to the right.
Stu.
Stu?
Stu.
I'm still here.
It's
Hi,
your turn.
I think the copy's worn off for her too.
Sleepy puppy mama.
Stu still has a snake near him.
Yeah.
Okay, Stu is swinging.
Stu's flanking.
Stu can get into flanking. Yeah.
Stu flanking. Okay, Stu swinging. I rolled a 2 and a 4.
That will miss.
Aww.
Stu is sleepy. I mean, Stu really sleepy.
Hey,
How long were you guys calling my name? I'm so sorry.
Not long.
Sarah, did you add a d4 to that?
Was I supposed to?
Yes,
you're
'cause
you're
you're
blessed.
blessed by Bahamut.
Hashtag blessed.
Oh.
That's the one. That's what you missed.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed. That only adds a 1, so that would make my highest roll a 10.
that will miss.
You were so close. One higher. You almost had it. Aw.
All right. Meanwhile, seeing what Stu tried to do, monster number 2 gets into the mix.
We were calling your name for 10 minutes, Sarah, just so you know.
Not.
And he turns around to wail on.
I'm gonna have him come sleep at my house with the whining puppies and see how his beauty rest goes.
All right. So, 1 scimitar attack on Stu coming up
Wait, you're getting that in 3 weeks, 3 months anyway, huh?
with
Hopefully not.
advantage.
See.
You are.
I was a good sleeper, so we'll see.
Kate was an extremely quiet baby, so
Yeah.
our daughter might be extremely quiet as well.
We'll see.
All right. So
We'll see how-
that's going to be 18 to hit.
On who?
On Stu.
On Stu.
On me, that'll hit.
All right. And
On
that's
you, Stu.
going to be for 2 piercing damage and
Bring it on!
9 poison.
Ow! Well, that's really 4.
Correct.
Really nice. Greg is rolling good poison damage.
It is.
Yeah, but it's not doing anything. So,
It's just only
That's
because
four
only
damage.
half resistance.
all right.
You're
So
hitting the
Someone has
barbarians.
another
It's almost
attack.
like they gave that resistance potion to us in the previous module
Adventure.
for a reason.
For a reason.
Okay, so it's second scimitar attack on on Studio,
Studio.
and that's going to be for 19 to hit
It'll hit.
and for 6 piercing.
Okay.
Are you raging, Stu?
I don't know. Am
Okay,
I?
s- Well, you would have to declare it, and you'd be taking half damage if you were.
Well, I declared it in the last one, but I don't know if that was
Yeah,
more
it
than a
wouldn't have
minute
carried.
since then.
It's been more than a minute, and we've had like 5
Okay.
fights, and I think you get 2 or 3 rages.
Yeah,
So
we get 3, so.
I mean,
And
you could on a future turn if you want to.
8
Okay.
poison damage.
Yeah.
But really 4.
yeah.
Okay.
It's too bloody.
All right, Stu Bloody.
Okay, yes. Finally,
Oh
some
my goodness.
snakes. And that goes to the other snake.
Mother effing snakes,
Rikki's
and this mother effing
copy
quarry.
go first, and then the other snake.
So,
So-
Rikki-
Ricky.
first.
Rikki. Well, they're right up on me now, right?
Yep.
yeah.
So, well, I just have to
You're knee deep in it.
knee deep in it. Well, guess I'm just gonna have to drop the bow and cast short sword.
Magic short sword even.
Cast magic short sword.
And you can flank with me if you want to.
I can. I don't know. Can I shuffle away without taking an opportunity attack?
If you're being flanked, I'm not sure that you can do that.
Mm. Unless you want to put
Well,
Paul in the pit, and
you-
you could take that risk.
You were adjacent to guard number 1, who was the one that I attacked. I don't know.
It's up to you, Greg. You're the DM, man.
I'm fine either way.
You know, I will say that I will give this one to you,
Okay.
and let you kind of skirt.
Boo. No.
Should be over to the side just enough because I'm flanking with somebody. Okay,
The very benevolent Greg DM.
he is.
He's a good DM.
Yeah, so
Crazy
AC,
benevolent.
so AC 19 on the one we've been wailing on
That will hit.
for 8.
Dead.
Whoa.
Oh,
I lied. He's not dead.
Oh,
He's
no.
not dead. Oh, what a tease.
God,
Okay.
he's a worse tease than me.
Well, here's the fun part is he's got one particular target that he probably is going to choose to focus on. So at least we know where that's going to go.
He's gonna go for the bloody one.
What? No.
Outside, just kidding.
He's going to have disadvantage if he goes for the bloody one.
He's
He
going
can,
for the
but
Barbarians.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, this one wasn't charmed by her spell though,
What? This
because
was
there's
guard.
2 of them there. So
This
are
was
they
guard
both
number 1.
okay?
Yeah, you're back to guard number 1
I
at this
clearly
point.
must have fallen asleep for a minute.
All right,
'cause I
so
have
we're
no
on
idea
guard
what
number
y'all
1.
are
So
talking
guard
about.
number 1 is going to attack Barbarian because of the spell that is on her
Yeah.
or him. I should.
Barbarian's feature, she hit him with an attack while raging, so
All
he
right.
has to swing on her. He does have advantage, I think, on. Let me double check that. Or is it just that he has disadvantage on everybody else? Sorry.
Yeah, disadvantage on everybody else, a normal attack on you.
Okay. Yeah, so it's just that he has
Normal.
disadvantage on anybody else. So
Okay,
he has
so
a normal attack on me.
he's feeling compelled to attack you mercilessly, so he is getting to hit 21,
That will hit.
and that's going to be for 2 piercing
Really 1 because she's raging.
and
Because she's raging, yeah.
Yeah.
whoops, poison is going to be 5 poison.
Okay, but really 2 because of the potion, and then does the poison damage that doesn't get reduced by the
No.
rage, does
No,
it?
it does
right?
not.
Yeah, 'cause
No.
it's okay. So 2 poison. Okay. All right.
Poison.
Sure, sure.
Okay.
Venomous
that Barbarian?
Okay.
He is done, so that
Daphne is
goes
poison.
to Luthgar. No, Rikki.
Oh,
Ricky's next.
Ricky Dicky Dabby.
Didn't I just go right before?
No, you did.
Yeah,
That's
Rikki
right.
went before.
So that is Ruthgar. It is you.
Okay. Ruthgar is going to move over to Studio
Oh,
the healing blessings of Muhammad on you.
Ha!
And cast Cure Wounds. Heals you for 6.
Wow! No longer bloody.
And Rothgar is done.
Okay, and next would be Barbarian.
Barbarian. Alright, so Barbarian is gonna shift into flanking with the dude who just hit her.
Finish him.
Yep. It's probably gonna be overkill, but she's gonna do it anyway. So, with advantage. She is going to hit him for AC 24.
That will hit.
She is going to hit him for 12
Dead.
slashing damage.
There you go.
Ah, dead.
Okay. And then
Way go, big sister!
she's going to move over and get adjacent to guard number 2 so that someone can flank with her.
Okay.
All right.
Now we can just surround this guy and kind of
Swing away.
wail on him.
If this guy's not base to base with you, Rikki, you probably could grab your bow again.
He is. He was swinging
He's-
on me.
Oh, that's right, they flanked you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't know whose turn it is.
That would be who just went. That was Barbara
The
Ann.
Barbarian, yeah.
So it goes back to the number 1 person, who is Stu. That would be you.
Alright, I'm gonna move into
Dude.
flanking. I'm gonna attack. I go to rage and attack relentlessly. Well, I guess I don't have to do that if I'm already in
Flanking.
Somewhat relentlessly.
I
Reckless.
gotta go. That one bounced off my boob. AC 20.
That
Yeah.
will hit.
Goes
That'll
to-
be for 8 plus 3 is 11.
Oh, that's a solid hit on. You hear him hiss in pain and suffering.
Aw.
Is that all you're doing?
I think that's all I got.
Okay, and
I'm a one-trick pony.
so snake number 2 goes, and he wails back on you because that hurt, and he hits for AC 22,
Y'all hit.
and it's for 2 piercing
Nearly
damage.
1.
And that's going to be for 4 poison.
But really 2.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is 1 attack. And he attacks again because 1 is not enough.
Is one ever enough?
And AC whiff for 7.
Won't hit.
All right. So now back to Rikki Tikki Tabi because the other is dead.
Whoa!
So, am I flanking on this guy?
Well, if you're near
I think
Barbara
they only
Ann, where are you?
I could shuffle around, I guess, because Barbara Ann was wailing on him.
Yes.
Okay. So, get in there with short sword. And attack number 1 says AC 22
That will
for
hit.
minimum damage 4.
Okay.
But I am going to agree with you, Greg, and say that 1 is never enough, so I will action surge and attack again.
Okay.
For 19 on the die. So close.
Oh,
But
jeez.
so the hit is more than 19 for 6 damage.
Okay.
And just because I can, I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to second wind, to
Nice.
suck wind, and that will be my turn.
That goes to Ruthgard.
Ruthgar, okay. So Barbara Ann and Rikki are flanking, so can I flank with Stu?
Let me think about this in my head. Stu, Barbara Ann, and snakes him in. Okay, that's fine.
All four of us just surround this guy.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, because he ran over. It wasn't like he was against the pit with his back to something already. It makes sense.
Both the same number and both not good. AC 12.
That will hit.
Yay! So brings his battle axe down for 10 slashing.
Nice.
Okay.
We got three
He's
very
still
heavy
up.
hitters. 3 great weapon
All right.
fighters in this group.
I don't believe I have any bonus action shenanigans, so that is it.
Okay, and last but not least, Barbara Ann.
Barbarian has the flanking. She's gonna swing on the dude and give him all the hugs with her greatsword. Can you hear me?
Yep.
There you
We
are.
can now.
Now we can.
Sorry. Wow, it cut the connection. I rolled 2 5s, so I'm hitting AC 10. I'm guessing that's
That
not
will
good
miss. Not
Yeah.
strong enough.
enough. Okay. Boo hiss.
Is that your turn?
Where did you roll your blessing of Bahamut die?
Oh wait, I'm dumb. Yes, so that's actually AC 13.
I completely forgot to do mine too.
Sorry.
That will hit.
Okay, the damage was not wonderful though, Greg. So you can breathe
Oh,
a
yeah.
sigh. It was let's see here, 6 slashing damage.
Okay, still up.
Okay, now he falls under the ancestor thing from her, so he will have disadvantage if he swings on any creature other than her.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that goes back to Stu.
Oh, Stu. Stu.
Beef stew.
Stu. Stu, hacky. The snaky. AC 18
That will hit.
for 9 plus 3 is 11.
And
Nice.
he's
12.
dead.
And
Yes,
down
Stu.
he was.
Well done.
Falls
Well
down.
done, little brother.
Falls down dead.
2 roaring half orcs.
So you see down in the pit a bound human cowering in the corner.
Okay.
Okay.
So
You can go down after this one too.
Barbarian takes a rope along with Stu. Says, "Go on down, little one."
Just kind of toss me down there.
She kicks you off the edge like this. This is
no.
Sparta.
21 athletics.
Okay.
Kind
Nice.
of shimmy on down the side, tiptoe over the snakes, and cut the ropes.
down the
Give
rope.
them the rope and say, "Okay, we're ready to go."
All right. So you've rescued all the humans.
Yay!
And what are you doing now?
Trying to
Okay.
lead them out of the
I'm
quarry.
Trying to get them out of the quarry. If I look up at the cliff as we're leaving, where we had seen the caster dude, Emerald or whatever before.
Speaking of him, he
Yeah.
appears out of nowhere.
Ah,
Right in the middle.
Oh, where you come
Right.
from, big boy?
As the hissing and explosions fade in the distance behind you, an old man appears out of thin air directly in front of you. He levels his staff at you, then relaxes. Well, I suppose that could have gone worse. Then he frowns. It wouldn't surprise me if Volo has somehow to blame, if he was somehow to blame. He continues speaking as he opens a pouch on his belt. You have served the side of good well. You should be rewarded. But first, some information. These creatures' heart originally laired deep beneath the earth at the Sword Mountains. Something terrible and powerful indeed must have threatened them to drive them from their home. Your travels may take you there. Walk your path with care. He pulls a pouch from his belt and tosses it to you. These will serve you better than they serve me now. Use them wisely, especially Hubbub. With that, the strange man nods and disappears.
Oh,
Wizard, wait! No,
no
nothing.
chance to
about-
talk.
Oh,
Not much
Where
of
did
a
he
talker.
go?
oh.
So,
Angry
Ricky wanted to
caster
ask
man
about
shrug.
what's happening.
All right.
Ricky wanted to ask about what's happening in the forest.
Barbarian
Oh,
looks
well.
at the pouch. What's in the pouch?
all right. Inside the pouch is a diamond
What's in the
worth
pouch?
worth 100 gold pieces,
100 gold pieces, diamond.
a circlet of blasting, and a figurine described in a story. In a figurine.
and a figurine. What is the figurine of?
The figurine is of a toad, you believe.
Of a toad. Interesting. Okay,
I wonder.
well, let's get people back while we figure out what's going on.
Yeah, we'll have to see if we can figure out what that is. Later, but let's
So,
get
are
these
you guys
people-
headed back to town, or are you?
Yes, back to
Yeah.
town.
Okay.
Yeah, back to town.
All right. So you're on your way back to town, and you go back to Vandalin, and the victims are reunited with their families, and Trelina provides you with the promised reward. So that gives you an additional 100 gold pieces. So you have the diamond, Trina's reward, which is 100 gold pieces, and the circlet of blasting, which is if someone wants to
We can look at it
that,
later.
that's
Yeah.
a wondrous item and it's uncommon.
Makes things go boom.
Cool, very cool.
So the characters receive the following treasure to divide amongst yourselves. Let's see, what do we have here?
The rest of that stuff might be for the Adventures League, which
Yes.
wouldn't really apply to us.
Okay. So the other thing you have is learning about what the frog thing is, the statue that you
Yeah.
have. And that was provided by Master Amaro.
Yep.
And it's a jade figurine that you can summon Hubbub, the Fey Toad.
Nice.
This creature has
So we're Naruto now?
an 8 intelligence and can speak common. And the figurine is activated by rubbing its belly, and he appears in a cloud of pink twinkling smoke and remains for 1 hour, which can deliver messages, perform other trivial tasks, because he's a lover, not a fighter. So he refuses to engage in combat. But know this, after 3 uses, the magic dissipates, and he is free to leave and go about catching flies.
Oh, he's like a genie.
Okay,
Awesome.
He's a genie in a frog bottle.
that's
Yes.
cool.
You did a great job,
If
Greg.
you rub him the right way.
Thank you very much for running the adventure for us. We
Yes.
appreciate it.
Thank you, Greg.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was excellent, especially for
That
your
was
first
fun.
time.
Yeah,
That was cool.
Greg's first time DMing something other than a battle royal,
An actual story. Yeah.
which we had done a while ago.
Yeah, it
But
was
that was Greg's first story
Yeah.
type adventure.
pretty
that was
involved combat too.
That
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, same thing with Sarah and Kate. It was their parts of In Volo's Wick were also their first story type adventures, and we had
Yeah.
John had run Lost Mines of Fendover for us a while ago, and another campaign, Curse of Strahd. And everybody did a battle royale at one point, and now we were all taking turns on this In Volo's Wake story. And I'll be doing parts 5 and 6, and that is for 4th level characters. So you guys can do the same characters or different. It's up to you. It
I'm
doesn't
almost
matter.
thinking of keeping
Prepare
Ricky
our
because he's fun
torture.
and-
Ricky's great, and Battle Masters are wicked fun.
It's
That's-
payback time, Chris.
What are you doing, Sarah?
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
So let's say goodnight to the listeners, everyone.
All right.
Night,
Good
everybody.
night,
everybody.
Love you.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a review anywhere this podcast can be found. Our social media links, plus additional content, can be found on our website at knightsofroleplay.com. Please tell your friends about Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring Podcast, and spread the word through social media. Your help and support are greatly appreciated.